Back is worse, the BFG said. If they is seeing me running away, they is all giving chase and throwing rocks. They would never eat you though, would they? Sophie asked. Giants is never guzzling other giants, the BFG said. They is fighting and squirreling a lot with each other, but never guzzling human beings is more tasty to them. The giants had already spotted the BFG, and all heads were turned, watching him as he jogged forward. He was aiming to pass well to the right of the group. Through her little peephole, Sophie saw the flesh-beating giant moving over to intercept them. He didn't hurry. He just looped over casually to a point where the BFG would have to pass. The others loped after him. Sophie counted 9 of them altogether, and she recognized the blood bottler in the middle of them. They were bored. They had nothing to do until nightfall. There was an air of menace about them as they looped slowly across the plain with long looping strides, heading for the BFG. Here comes the runty one, boomed the flesh lump eater. Ho ho there, runty one. Where is you Splatch winkling away to in such a hefty hurry? He spat out an enormous arm and grabbed the BFG by the hair. The BFG didn't struggle. He simply stopped and stood quite still and said, "Be so kind as to be letting go of my hair, Flesh Lambeater." The Flesh Lambeater released him and stepped back a pace. The other giants stood around waiting for the fun to start. "Now then, you little grub squiffler," boomed the Flesh Lump Eater, "we is all of us wanting to know where you is galloping off to every day in the daytime. Nobody ought to be galloping off to anywhere until it is getting dark. The human beings could easily be spotting you and starting a giant hunt, and we is not wanting that to happen, is we not?" "We is not," shouted the other giants. "Go back to your cave, Runty One. I is not galloping to any human being country," the BFG said. "I's going to other places. I's thinking," said the flesh lump eater, "that you is catching human beings and keeping them as pets." "Right you is," cried the blood bottler. "Just now I's hearing him chittering away to one of them in his cave. You is welcome to go and search my cave from frag to bun," WFG answered. "You can go looking into every crook and nanny. There is no human beings or stringy beans or runner beans or jelly beans or any other beans in there." Sophie crouched still as a mouse inside the BFG's pocket. She hardly dared breathe. She was terrified she might sneeze. The slightest sound or movement would give her away. Through the tiny peephole she watched the giants clustering around the poor BFG. How revolting they were! All of them had piggy little eyes and enormous mouths. When the flesh lamp eater was speaking, she got a glimpse of his tongue. It was jet black like ink. She got a glimpse of his tongue. It was just jet black, like a slab of black steak. Every one of them was more than twice as tall as the BFG. Suddenly, the flesh lamp eater shot out two enormous hands and grappled the BFG around the waist. He tossed him high in the air and shouted, Catch him, man hugger!